Step 1. Turn on scale, place cooker on scale, and tare the scale. Make sure the scale reads 0.000 grams and it's set to grams, G. Note that at the end, my scale reads 0.005 grams, but that's okay. But to be as precise as possible, it should read 0.000 grams at the end of this step. Step 2. Add powder to the cooker. We're going to use 150 milligrams mg, which will be the total amount of drugs in this nasal spray. The scale should read 0.150 g or 150 milligrams, which is the same as 0.150 g. Step 3. Turn off scale. Using an oral syringe, fill the cooker with some water and mix it with the drugs. Make sure to keep a count of how much water you're using. We're going to add 5 mLs of water to our cooker mixed with powder. And note, the video here freezes for a second, but we added 5 milliliters of water. Step 4. If it dissolves, you'll see that the drug mixes with water, so you don't see little bits floating around. You can continue to the next step if it dissolves. If it doesn't dissolve, you can gently heat the cooker until the drugs dissolve. Once the water is clear and it looks like there's nothing floating around, you can move to the next step. It might dissolve without heat and it might dissolve with some heat. Sometimes you need to shake it, sometimes you don't need to shake it too much. As you can see, the liquid is starting to look a little bit clearer. You can't see any bits floating around. And now you can move on to step 5. Transfer the drug and water mix to the glass nasal spray bottle using the syringe. You can double check that your drugs are dissolved in the water at this step. So we're going to add 10 milliliters of water to our bottle mixed with the powder. And this brings the total amount of water in the nasal spray bottle to 15 milliliters of water. If your drug separates from the water, you can gently heat and shake the nasal spray bottle to make sure the drugs dissolve completely with the water. And keep in mind, you could only heat the bottle if it's made out of glass, and it's not recommended to do that if it's made out of plastic because it can melt. At this point, your liquid should look clear and you shouldn't see any bits floating around inside of it. Step 6. Your nasal spray is ready, sort of. Before using it, it's important to know how much drugs one spray will give so you can get exactly how much drugs you want per spray. This requires doing some math, but if it seems hard or you want to double check that you did it correctly, you can use the nasal spray calculator. So the amount of liquid in our nasal spray is 15 milliliters. The total amount of drugs in the nasal spray bottle is 150 milligrams, and the amount of drugs delivered per spray is 1 milligram, assuming that each spray delivers 0.1 milliliters of liquid.